Gaming is a weird world, and strange things happen on a pretty regular basis. Every month, gameranx finds some of the weirdest stuff, some of the strangest stuff, puts it together, and has a laugh. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, the weird gaming stories of October 2022. Starting off at number 10, a Silent Hill artist debunked a thing from Silent Hill 2. There's been a long-standing, as he calls it, headcanon that James, when looking at the mirror, is actually looking at the player. Now, Masahiro Ito, it's amazing how he came at this. He goes, I am so fed up with this. In the first place, why does he see the player who exists out of the story? He is now there looking for his wife. Consider the context of the story. Our man is just kind of like done. This bothers him badly, like not to a small extent, and he's held it in for this long. Silent Hill 2 is not a new game. It's being remade. I mean, there are newer games that have been remade, but it's been a long time since Silent Hill 2. So let us all respect this man's sanity and not ask him ever again. At number 9, somebody made a gaming chair that, I'll use technical words first, gives a real-time tactical experience using haptics, hopefully giving you butt immersion. Yeah, so it's a chair that channels sound waves from your game and makes your back and butt vibrate. I'll read what the company said in a press release for you real quick. Designed for sensing the tension in a battle game, engaging in the adventurous journey of a film, or grooving with musical beats, SyncX provides a new way of immersing in the imaginary world for an enhanced user experience. I'm not going to say that, like, it's bad. I don't know. I'm not sure that it would be something I would purchase. And I'm sure that there are people who really enjoy butt vibration. Like, I'm not going to dance around that. That's something I am sure that there are people that enjoy a great deal. I don't know if that really enhances the immersion of the game, movie, or whatever, though. It seems like that would just be a thing that vibrates your butt. Because I can tell you this, when I'm actually doing something, it doesn't cause my butt to vibrate. Yeah, like when you're riding a train or in a car, there's a certain amount of vibration, sure, but not a motor kicking into gear under my butt. I'm sorry, I just don't think that feels like those experiences most likely. I don't feel like I need to convince you this one's weird, though. At number 8, fragrance within VR is now possible. So, a new machine has been created called an olfactometer, which allows you to smell in virtual reality. The example game that they've given is a wine tasting game where you smell wine in a virtual cellar and guess the smell. To me, it is weird that anyone would want this. Yeah, different strokes for different folks and all that, but I can't imagine wanting to smell things in games. One of the researchers had this to say: the possibility to move from a passive to more active sense of smell in the game paves the way for the development of completely new smell-based game mechanics based on the player's movements and judgments. I know that I have been skeptical of VR itself in the past, and that is a thing that has proven that it's actually a viable way of playing games finally. This isn't the same kind of skepticism. A wine tasting game is going to be boring after 5 seconds. And if I'm completely frank, I don't want to smell anything in Half-Life, all right? So it's a weird prospect. At number 7, it's October. We saw Halloween costume stories. And I'm not saying that it's weird that this kid dressed up like this, but we have to mention this. It's adorable. This Elden Ring costume won this child a Halloween costume contest, and it's an entirely homemade costume. It's a great costume, and that kid is living his best life. Look at his face. I don't think there's a lot to say about this one, other than it's frigging, great. It's wonderful, and what a great parent involved in that way. That's awesome. At number 6, Sasha Grey is a DJ in the Cyberpunk expansion. Now, I don't really know why this is a big deal in 2022, and for the most part it was pretty positive, but a former adult film star being a substantial role in a video game is apparently something that some people really either don't like or don't want to admit they like. I don't know. Again, they're not the majority of people. For the most part, it was a pretty positive reception, and a lot of people are just in disbelief that she's in it. For me, I think it was weird that there was an argument at all. Like, she's a writer, a plain ass normal actress, a musician. Like, she's done a lot of things. I actually found out about her from other work and didn't know that she was a former adult film star for a while. So maybe that's the reason why it's not as big of a shock for me. Like, she streams on Twitch and there are a million people who do that exact same thing. So yeah, it's kind of weird that there was even any controversy to me. It's kind of just an actress getting a role. And number 5, the adoring fan from The Elder Scrolls is apparently coming back for Starfield, which is very interesting. Either that or Bethesda is totally messing with everybody. I'm not really 100% sure either way, and I'm quite happy either way as well. Like, it's a great trolling, and if it's in the game, it's an even better trolling. For anybody who's never played Oblivion, you can get a really irritating fan, like, by a series of actions, and he follows you around, and WoW is editor, please insert a clip.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion! Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
See what I mean? You get it. And to have him back in the future, I'm amused. I wonder if there's going to be some, like, lore reason why this guy is back. I would love that. I want to know more. It's one of the stupidest parts of Oblivion, but, like, I still laugh about it every time. At number 4, somebody delivering a package noticed at a retirement community that an old woman was using 2 Wii Fits as welcome mats, which is an odd sight for somebody who knows what a Wii Fit is. But at the same time, at a retirement community, you might expect that some people may have physical disabilities and maybe even need a tiny step to get up into their door easily. It's quite possible, but at the same time, it looks very strange to just walk around and see a gaming peripheral there. Now, it's not like they're expensive anymore. If you're walking through like a thrift store, they're less than $10 typically. And it's quite possible that this elderly woman was doing just that and thought, oh, that would be perfect for that little step that's kind of a trouble for me every day. At number 3, a real-life Overwatch 2 charm costs less than it costs to get it in the game. Now, this caused a little bit of an issue given microtransactions are annoying. And again, these things are at least just cosmetics that, you know, has its own controversy and argument around it. But if you want to buy this Pachimari Jinx keychain, it's $5 in the Blizzard US store. $5 for a real Pachimari Jinx keychain. What does it cost in the game? 700 Overwatch coins. For reference, 1,000 coins cost $9.99, so it's roughly $6.99, $7 in the game. I don't know. I don't really think it's damning of Overwatch itself in any way. I kind of just think, like, it says a lot about the state of multiplayer gaming as a whole. It's weird we've gotten here, to be frank. At number 2, an Amsterdam hotel got all pissy that it's in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because it doesn't condone violence. So the Conservatorium Hotel appears in Modern Warfare 2 as the Breenberg, and whether this is genuine or not, it was a brilliant marketing move on their part because making a stink made headlines about the Conservatorium Hotel in Amsterdam. What the manager said is, "We don't support games that seem to encourage the use of violence. This in no way reflects our core values, and we regret our apparent and unwanted involvement." If I am 100% honest, I don't think they care. I think they thought, hey, we're in a game. Nobody's really gonna know who we are just because we're in the game, though. We're just a building. What if we make a stink? So I think they did something that was intelligent for their business, because I do know that if I am ever in Amsterdam, I'm going to think about it, at very least. I don't know if I'm going to stay in a 5-star hotel, because that's a lot of money. But I'll think about it. I'll know about it. I don't know about any hotels in Amsterdam except for the Conservatorium now. So, I mean, smart business, even if they seem really pissy. And finally, IKEA, in the same vein, is threatening to sue the maker of an Infinite Furniture Store survival game. So, IKEA says that Stir, IKEA parody, clearly, that is the setting for a new survival game called The Store is Closed. I just kind of think that that's BS. Like, a company can't just be mad that you're alluding to them. That's not how that works. I'm sorry, but have you seen a Grand Theft Auto game ever? It's full of references to real life that are not actually exactly the same thing as real life, but allude to something in real life. You know, parody. I'm sorry, that sucks. I think that this guy should be like, no, that is not how that works. Frankly, I think an IKEA is an absolutely wonderful setting to be parodied in any way. Like, stop, IKEA. And that's all for today. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week. Best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription, so click subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications, and as always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time, right here on gameranx.